Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Drew Johnson here, one half of Drew and Mimi from South Florida. Wanted to come and give you this quick video. We were super inspired about something, and we started talking and kicking some ideas around. And so we wanted to make this video something that has actually impacted our life when we started to understand it. You know, many people actually want to earn more money, want to have more freedom, want to actually create freedom, or become financially independent. Well, the difference between somebody who is rich and wealthy and an individual who's poor and middle class is simple. It's one thing. It has nothing to do with your skin color, your education, but it has everything to do with information and access to information. So what we want to do here is we want to give you access to information. You know, there's a best-selling author by the name of Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. Now, if you have never heard about him, go and look on Amazon. You can check him on YouTube or Barnes & Nobles or your favorite bookstore and grab his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Guys, we don't get any commission, but we know that it can actually impact your life. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He also has the Cash Flow Quadrant, and he has many other books as well from that series. So what he says in that book, guys, he talks about the Cash Flow Quadrant, and there's only 4 ways that anybody on earth can actually earn any kind of money. 2 are absolutely horrible, right? And it's not important that where you are right now, but it's important where you want to be and if you have the access to information to get there. So 2 are absolutely horrible. 2 are, that's what rich and wealthy people do to become rich and wealthy and stay rich and wealthy. He talks about 4 areas. Number 1, he has the E. The E stands for an employee, meaning that you go to somebody else's job, you exchange your time and your effort, and then they give you a paycheck. Well, there's a problem with that. One day, you'll run out of time, and you just don't feel like giving the effort. So if it's only dependent on you going out, well, guess what? You're gonna run out of time and energy, right? And then we have self-employed, starts with an S. Self-employed simply means is you're not a business owner, but you go and work for yourself. But here's the problem with that, guys, what me and my wife found, is that yes, you're employed by yourself, but you're an employee by yourself. And that's exactly what it is. So instead of you owning the business, you find out that the business actually owns you. So those are the worst ways that you can actually earn any kind of money. The best ways, what rich and wealthy people do, is on the right-hand side of the quadrant, which simply is this. Number 1 is the B, and B stands for a business owner. Not to be confused with self-employed. A business owner, guys, has a system that they can leverage that allows them to have all their time, but income still coming in. What would your life actually be like if you were sleeping, but still making more money while you were sleeping? And that's the advantage that business owners have. And that's a great way to earn some kind of money, having a system to save yourself time, energy, money, and stress. But then we have an investor, which is the I. That's the final part of this quadrant. Is actually 1% of the population. An investor, what we do is take our money, learn how to multiply it because we put our money to work. So instead of you going out to work for your money is now working for you. Wouldn't that be powerful? Because you have to go to sleep. But guess what? Money never sleeps. And you know the saying, it says, money makes the world go round. So guys, that was a quick tip. If you don't have the book, I'll put the link down below. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, best-selling author and worldwide strategist, guys. You got to go ahead and get that book. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you at the top.